Commission meeting. We will start this evening with the Pledge of Allegiance, if you'll join me.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. Commissioner Watson is delayed by a train, go figure. Welcome to Newton. So we will start off. First item this evening is to consider the minutes of the August 26th meeting.
I would move for approval of the minutes of the August 26th meeting.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, that all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. Next item this evening is to consider a proclamation declaring the week of September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week and September 17th as Constitution Day. Mallory Morton is going to give us this one.
Good evening. Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners, for allowing me to come here tonight. Tonight, I am representing the Newton chapter of Daughters of the American Revolution. Whereas the Constitution of the United States of America, the guardian of our liberties, embodies the principles of limited government in a republic dedicated to rule by law, and whereas September 17, 2025 marks the 238th anniversary of the framing of the Constitution of the United States of America by the Constitutional Convention, and whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to this magnificent document and its memorable anniversary and to the patriotic celebrations which will commemorate it. And whereas Public Law 915 guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America designating September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week.
Now, therefore, I, Rich Stinnett, Mayor of the City of Newton, Kansas, do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week, and ask our citizens to reaffirm the ideals the framers of the Constitution had in 1787 by vigilantly protecting the freedoms guaranteed to us through this guardian of our liberties, remembering that lost rights may never be regained.
I move we approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Awesome. Motion passes. Cool.
Photo
Picture
time.
time. Picture time. Good.
I got it. Thank you. Just go back and come back in?
Yeah, because I uploaded some information
Okay.
on there.
Back, and then go back in? Thank you.
Should. All right, next item on this evening's agenda is General Obligation Bond Series 2025A. Donna and Jessica Oliphant are going to handle this one today.
Yes, Jessica's here from our financial advisor, Baker Tilly, and she's going to explain to you what happened on September 4th.
Thank you, Donna. Good evening, Mayor and Commissioners. I'm Jessica Oliphant with Baker Tilly Municipal Advisors. I'm here in Tom Calico's stead tonight, and I'm going to present the results of the sale of the city's General Obligation Bond Series 2025A. So first, I want to congratulate the city on a very successful sale, and I'll ask you tonight to receive the report on the sale of the $5,535,000 20-year general obligation bond, which is reduced from the initial $5,805,000 due to the receipt of a premium bid, and then we'll have you consider an ordinance and resolution to ratify the sale of the bonds. The purpose of this bond is the proceeds will be used to finance 5 special benefit district projects and 4 city-at-large projects. We received bids on the morning of Thursday, September 4th. We received one bid that did represent a syndicate of 25 banks. And so the winner was Baird out of Milwaukee with a tick of 3.8196%, we did a market analysis of comparable sales across the country, and we found that this bid was extremely competitive. So congratulations to the city on that. And I would also like to congratulate the city on an amazing report from your rating agency. S&P assigned the city a rating of AA negative to the bonds, which affirmed the city's current AA negative general obligation rating. And they cited many strengths of the cities, including robust economic development within Newton, strong reserves, robust budgeting practices and procedures, a low debt burden, sophisticated financial management, and robust financial reports produced in compliance with generally accepted accounting principles, which is not common among cities this size in Kansas. So congratulations on that. That's an amazing accomplishment. And so tonight we would want to recommend the approval of this ordinance and resolution ratifying the sale of the Series 2025 bonds, and recognize also the excellent work of your city staff and bond counsel, Gilmore and Bell, on this transaction. And I'm available now for any questions.
Thank you for that very concise report. That's great to hear the efforts of our team. So, anything?
I don't have any questions.
Okay. So the first item would be to consider an ordinance adopting the 2024 edition of, nope, wrong line. I'm looking at the wrong deal. Receive and award the GO Series 2025A to the best bidder.
I so move.
We have a motion
Second.
and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Motion carries.
Ordinance number?
Yes. 5177-25.
I move we approve 5177-25.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Same sign. The motion carries. Next item, you got a resolution number?
Yes, that would be G-1365.
I move we approve resolution G dash, whatever that was,
1365.
1365, yeah.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Can I say thank you? I want to thank Tom, Jessica,
Yes.
the Gilmore and Bell, Baker Tilly, the finance department, Donna, the S&P rater, and this process is very involved. I don't know, I don't think we talk about enough how much effort is put into making sure that all the steps, the pre-planning, the getting the offering statement, the S&P documentation, all the requests, the call where we tell them how wonderful we are, led by our finance director, and then the coordinated sale, all of that. It's a lot of work and a lot of effort, and I thank you, and I thank our finance director for heading that up. It was very successful.
Well, thank you. We agree. It was very successful, and we're grateful to have Donna as the finance director leading us through that process.
Kind of like winning an Academy Award.
Speech.
And the commission knows how good a job they do,
Good.
too.
Very good. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Same sign. The motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. All righty. Next item this evening are building code updates. That's going to be a tag team with Chris, Ed, and Rebecca.
I'll go ahead and start us off here, and I'm sure Chris and Ed will jump in as they see fit. As you know, that the City of Newton has been working to update the various building and related codes in the usual update process. It's also a key item in our 2025-2026 strategic plan. All of the codes that you're going to be receiving tonight, and you've looked through in previous work sessions, are published by the International Code Council, which is responsible for the plumbing, fuel, gas, property maintenance, and fire codes. It is widely regarded as setting the industry and municipal standard for building safety throughout the United States and internationally. As part of your overall code adoption process, the International Fire Code was adopted on April 8th of this year and then amended June 24th to account for the updates to fireworks, and that became effective in the middle of August. On June 24th, you might remember that we brought an initial read of these ordinances for your review, and then we held a work session on July the 8th to go over this in a more line-by-line, comprehensive way. for you all. We did hold a follow-up work session to take comment from the public on July 22nd. There were some items that were addressed during that work session. It includes the language concerning the flood study to be edited to indicate the most recent versus the actual year of the study, and that was completed. There were some minor edits to the fines and fees, and you'll notice that is completed in the copy you have before you. And then there was a question about ADA language versus the A117. We wanted to clarify once again that that is an either or, allowing for the flexibility for the property owner. So not a both and or one or the other, but a either or, most encompassing, most inclusive way. All of these codes have been submitted to the Office of the State Fire Marshal for approval. They were submitted on June 30th. The city received correspondence from the Office of the State Fire Marshal on August 21st with concerns about certain local amendments, and they requested some further information and clarification. Those questions prompted city staff's suggestion to table this item at the August 26th meeting. Staff will continue to communicate with the Office of the State Fire Marshal on the concerns and determine whether subsequent amendments or repeals might be necessary. Notwithstanding that, staff does not see a need to delay the passage any further. City staff will continue to work through these issues and provide updates going forward. So then you have the 4 attached documents for your consideration. Those ordinance update the city's International Building Code, the International Mechanical Code, the International Existing Building Code by taking that up as an adopted item, and then reorganizing the existing International Residential Code. Once approved, city staff would begin the normal publication procedures for these code and incorporate them as such.
So then, the first ordinance number would be 5177-26.
No.
78-25?
5178-25.
I move that we approve 5178-25.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign.
I
That motion
move we
carries.
approve 5179-25.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Motion carries.
Five 5180-25.
I move that we accept 518025.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign.
5181-25.
I move that we approve 5181-25.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Motion's carried. Next item this evening is to consider an application for a temporary alcohol permit for United Way Chili Cook-Off on September 27th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yes, Commissioners, you have the application in your packet, and this has been reviewed by staff, and they meet all the requirements. This one does not need to have a resolution or ordinance because they are a caterer, and so therefore they fall under some different rules for that. So staff would recommend approval.
I would move we approve the permit for Grace Hill.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. Next item this evening is to consider a request to close Main Street from 5th to 8th Street, 6th Street from Main to the alley east and west, and Broadway from the alley east and west on October 2nd from noon to 10:30 p.m. for the Taste of Newton, for picnic tables, trash containers, and welcome flags.
And Commissioners, this request comes to you from the Chamber, and this is their normal request. Staff has reviewed this, all the departments involved, and would recommend approval.
Call
Were you getting?
Go ahead.
Okay. I move that we accept this application for the Taste of Newton. I second. Okay.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Where are the churros going to be? That's what I want to know. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. Next item is to consider a request to close First Street from Meridian to Grandview, Grandview from First Street to Second Street on October 3rd, 4:30 to 5:30 for a Newton High School homecoming parade. It's that time all year.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is, again, a request that you receive every year. They have decided to close Grandview from First all the way to Second so that they can get traffic in and out of there and go through the athletic park circle and all that good stuff. Staff has reviewed this and would recommend approval.
I would so move.
I second.
We have a motion in a couple of seconds, I think. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next item is to consider an application for a cereal malt beverage license for off-premise for 5R Newton located at 200 Manchester.
Okay, this is a new request that is coming to you, this new business. As you know, Newell's was was sold recently, and these are the new owners that are doing this. They are they're selling right now. They would not cereal malt beverage, but they are selling stuff in their store, and they would be able to start selling tomorrow after we would approve this, and then they will all come back to you again in December. So there is no fee waiver or what's the word I want? Prorated, there we go, that's the word. For this, they just pay a flat fee the whole time for no matter when they get this. And staff has reviewed this and they meet all the requirements for that, and so I'd recommend approval.
And the reason they would come back in December, that's when it starts for the annual?
Yes, this is just for them to get to the end of the year because this permit is only good till December 31st, and then all those will come back in December for another full year.
Okay.
Very good.
I move we approve this application for 5R Newton.
A second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next item this evening is Blues, Brews, and Barbecue.
Yes, okay, so first of all, you're going to have the request to have city assistance at the park, athletic park. They need snow fencing and picnic tables and trash containers for their event on the 27th in the evening. And then after that, there will be an application for a temporary alcohol permit for them. They also do not need to have a new resolution or ordinance because we have included them, athletic park, in our overall places that CMB can be sold, where alcohol can be sold. So they will just take that and give that to the state. And staff has reviewed all these requests and would recommend approval.
Are these two separate motions?
Yes, please.
I motion that we, for the city to assist for picnic tables and containers, snow fencing for the Blues and Brews barbecue event, September 27th.
Awesome. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. All right.
A motion that we approve the application for the temporary alcohol permit for Blues and Brews and barbecue on September 27th.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign.
Nothing to do in Newton.
Nothing to do. Motion carries. Next item this evening is to receive an update on the comprehensive plan process. Rebecca?
Yes, thank you, Commissioners. This is just a quick update. I'm sure you've heard all of this through our other great media channels, but wanted to bring something before you all in official capacity. The Planning Commission received the exact same memo yesterday. City staff have been working with our consultant, as you know, that was picked through the RFP process, Olson, that is beginning the steps of our new comprehensive plan. This initiative has a new name and a new website, Newton Next, and it will be the update to the Re-Newton plan, which was developed in 2010. Please expect that all of our updates, communication, and that important information are going to be shared to that project website, newtonnextplan.com. On there, community members can join the Community Voices team through a sign-up portal, and that's an avenue to be able to provide insight into the plan. I'm sure you've probably already gotten people that have noticed, but the scientific community survey has actually gone out. We weren't quite sure when, but I've already heard from a couple of people, including some of our planning commissioners, that they received it and have sent it back. It's a random sampling of households through a paper mail system, but there's also versions online as well. A couple of items to keep on your calendar that will be able to gather input from our community members this fall will be a visionary workshop with the Community Voices team on October 7th at the Fire EMS Station 3, a public open house on October 8th, and then city commissioners and planning commissioners are invited to events that are geared toward city leadership, including the City Leaders Workshop on October 7th from 10 to noon at Fire Station 3. And I believe all of you and the planning commissioners received that invitation today. I would encourage you all and the public as a whole to look for further updates on that project website. And we have included in our packet tonight, and there's postcards around the City Hall about how to get involved and how to continue to stay updated into the plan.
Thank you. All right. Donna? Anybody? Bill Glass, you want to speak? Yes,
sir. Hello, commissioners and fellow citizens. I came up to speak basically on three things, but most notable the first one. I got family stuff buried out there at Restlawn. And I've noticed every time I go out there, because I go out there a lot to pray when I'm out there to visit graves of family, I've noticed that all the vases, most of the vases, or it goes to some of the graves, have been damaged, destroyed, or missing. And I can't understand why you go out there and people come out there and they have no place to put the flowers for their loved ones, and there's a broken vase there that's been hit by something, or maybe the thing is missing. And I don't know what's going on there, but if it had been on private property, I know Chief would have to stop by and pick them up for vandalism. And I was just kind of curious on that. And then on number two, I was in here the other day to pay my water bill, and I noticed that they're delivering water here. And I thought, why are they delivering water here at the city of Newton? And a gentleman walked out here and said, well, that's for the people here. I said, well, they got water fountains here. Well, that's for visitors. I thought, what in the... And then on the other hand of it is, we got the Red Coach Inn here, and the city's looking to build a new motel. Well, there's one there sitting almost vacant. Why can't they notify that and rework that? Would have saved the city a lot of money. That's the three things I was wanting to speak about.
Thank you.
And by the way, that gentleman I talked to out there, the mayor, he is a fan and a Newton for.
He is. He's pretty great. I run into him quite regularly.
And he's
his first question is, are you from Newton? And if you say no, he's like, how long have you been here? And where are you from? And that's his intro on everything.
He gets up and he walks the length of Newton, up and down all the streets. He rides his bike to here. A man that's fallen in love with the city of Newton.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you, folks.
Thank you.
All right. So we need to make a motion to add a second executive session.
That's right. The agenda just shows the one under real estate. We'll also have a second one for attorney-client. We can do the real estate one.
Okay.
No action anticipated after either executive session.
Very good. Well, we're going to have the two executive sessions where we will not take any action, and we don't have any items after that, so the public are welcome to stay or not, but we'll go ahead and go around the horn.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do. We appreciate it.
I was at a meeting today where they talked about a need for a new sound system on Main Street, and I think today the money was raised that will put the new sound system. Asbury Park Foundation stepped up and gave enough money to with the match with the Patterson grant. There will be enough money to do a new sound system. And there's one other grant that might come in that would put us over the top to where they could go ahead and do that. So anyway, yeah. That's why Pam's been smiling all day.
Does that mean we're going to have Christmas music from one end of Uptown Main Street to the other? About that?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Very good.
So that was a celebration that happened
The
today.
mayor gets to control the playlist, right?
You're
Danielle?
almost done,
Yeah.
though. You know.
Can I just say something real
Yeah.
quick? Chad, I'm sorry, I just caught a glimpse of you back there. Wasn't paying much attention, I'm sorry, but just want to offer condolences in the loss of your dad. So,
Two things. I just want to make commission residents aware that the city is looking at how we can improve traffic flow on Hillside. We currently have some projects going on over there. The rain, the development, all the stars aligned, and it's a hot mess. And we're diligently working on trying to come up with a better plan. I think we'll have that teed up in the next few days, and we'll put that out there. But I just wanted to let you know we're working on it. The Public Works Department engineering team is thinking outside the box. Second, happy birthday to our finance director.
Hey, happy birthday.
We would
That's where I
sing,
want to
but
be on my birthday.
Yeah. All right, you got a speech?
I have nothing.
Nothing? Denise?
No,
Chris?
sir.
Thank you.
Sir?
I'm good.
Good.
Thank you.
Awesome. I just want to say thank you to staff for all the hard work that you guys do preparing this, getting it teed up for us. It makes it very efficient and everything. And with that, I think we'll move into, I'll call for that executive session motion for acquisition of real estate.
Did you say 15 minutes?
15 to 20, I guess we could say 7:45 and extend if we need to.
All right.
Right. I move that the city commission recess into executive session to discuss the acquisition of real estate located within the city. The justification for closing the meeting is to conduct preliminary discussions regarding the acquisition of real property. Time and place at which the open meeting shall resume is 7:45 here in city commission chambers.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Have a motion to
I
extend?
move to extend this for 15 minutes, please, to 8 o'clock.
All right, motion, do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. returned from our executive session where no action was taken. And we have another one, and that was for 10 minutes for attorney-client privilege. I would call for a motion.
I move that the city commission recess into executive session to conduct discussions with legal counsel. The justification for closing the meeting is to consult with the city attorney to discuss matters privileged under the attorney-client relationship. Time and place at which the meeting shall resume is 8:10.
Is 8:10 good, or?
8:10.
8:10 here in city commission chambers.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.